Experimental homunculus, serial number 30682. A puppet that from birth is used in endless experimentations and disposed of when broken. A tool that has no will, nor heart of its own. That is what I am. But one day, the professor said she would raise me as a human, an experiment to give a puppet a heart. The days that followed were nothing like what I was used to. I read books and had long talks with the professor. Slowly, I gained knowledge, and my heartbeat grew stronger. When I asked the professor what the sky was, she laughed and said, "It'd be nice if you could go see it one day." I am a puppet. I have no emotions nor desires, but I started thinking about how I wanted to go and see it. "Let's go see the sky." The professor said that suddenly one day. "Let's run away from this place and go see the world." As a puppet, I have no right to refuse. I must obey the professor. But where should we go? What should we do? The more the professor asks, the more something within me swells. "Tomorrow's the day, little A. Aren't you excited?" To the professor's words, I gave a small nod, even if I couldn't comprehend what being excited meant. Then the day came to go see the sky. The professor never came. The professor appeared 3 days later. She was with someone called the Pope. This is the first time someone other than the professor has come. I don't understand why, but something doesn't feel right. As I stand there silently, the professor looks at me and smiles. "I'm sorry, little A." The professor apologized. She was smiling but also crying. "Why are you apologizing? Why are you crying? Why are you smiling?" I didn't understand anything. Not the professor's feelings, not my feelings. Nothing. Frozen in place, I watch as the Pope readies her spear. The last emotion this heartless puppet needs to be complete is despair. Then she thrust her spear into the professor. The professor collapsed in a pool of blood. To me, the professor was my everything. She made me. She gave me knowledge. Everything was her doing. But that professor has died. I'm sure dying is something sad, but it's no use. I don't feel anything. There aren't any tears in my eyes. And yet, I can't see anything anymore. I can't hear anything anymore. My legs are shaking so much I can't stand anymore. My chest hurts so much. I can't think of anything. Professor, what is this? Why do I feel... Professor? Hey, Professor? Professor. Professor? 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 Professor, Professor, Professor! Professor! Professor, Professor! Professor! Professor, 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 Professor! I have rust inside me. It latches onto my heart and stains it, a warm impurity. We talked about so many things and read all those books. but the only thing I can remember is her. Before I knew it, my once empty heart had been filled by her. But she is not here anymore. This feeling I think to be sadness is an emotion. I do not have emotions. That's why I'm not sad. If I'm not sad, though, then what is this? This thing that is overflowing from within me is trying to destroy me. My head has gone blank. My chest aches as everything inside me creaks and crumbles. All that's left inside me is one thing. Professor, I want to see you again. That was both my wish and my curse. When I opened my eyes, the laboratory had been destroyed by rust. A man with a staff said that I had gone berserk and that he stopped me. And the girl beside him was... I was thinking about how much I wanted to see you. That's why right now I think I'm happy to see you. But no, this isn't enough. There are so many other things I want to say to you. I want to talk with you. I want to read books with you. I want to hear your voice. I want to hold hands with you. I want to see you. I want to be with you. What is this? Why does it keep overflowing? I am just a puppet, so why are there so many things I want to do with you? I don't understand. I don't understand anything. So, please, would you teach me again, Professor? Right now, I am on top of my lord's mansion looking up at the sky with the professor. It's just as I read about in books. Big, blue, and transparent. No pictures can describe what's before my eyes. In this world, apparently there's something called an ocean that is as big and blue as the sky, and mountains that are so big they can reach the sky. I'm sure there are still many things I don't know, so I want to learn about them. If possible, together with the professor. As a puppet, I don't understand emotions, but I do understand one thing now. Being with you is so warm, so peaceful. Professor, I love you.